They say seeing is believing, or not. Get ready for 11 optical illusions that will trick your eyes. The first one is creepy. This is a famous drawing created in 1892 by Charles Allen Gilbert called All is Vanity. And depending on what you see first, it can come off as a little creepy. Most people who look at it don't even realize that the drawing is much more than it seems. Have you noticed anything unusual about this picture? You have 10 seconds to figure it out. Those who look at the drawing notice either a woman sitting in front of the vanity mirror or a spooky-looking skull. If you've managed to spot both of them right away, congratulations! Your visual perception is pretty impressive. Alright, here are hidden faces. Here's another challenging image where you have to find something that's hidden right in plain sight. Now at first glance, it might look way too easy. After all, everybody can clearly see at least 4 faces in the tree branches. But like any optical illusion, there's a catch. See how many more faces you can spot in the next 10 seconds. If you found 10 faces hidden among the branches, then you're an extremely observant individual. Some say that these faces are actually those of famous public figures. Can you recognize anybody? Share your ideas in the comments below. A fair lady. This gorgeous lady must be a ballerina. Otherwise, how does she keep rotating like that with that much grace? Like on her toes? But we're not here to discuss her artistic skills. Instead, can you tell if she is moving in one or two directions? So, what do you think? Left, right, both? The correct answer is she is moving in the right direction. Cafe wall illusion. The name of this illusion was inspired by a tiled wall of a cafe in Bristol. Like Starbucks? Nah. But I will tell you no more for now. Can you tell if the dark lines are parallel to each other or inclined? You have 10 seconds to figure it out. Again, it seemed like an easy question. The lines are so obviously inclined. It turns out that they're not. Let us blur the image quite a bit. More. Now that all the small elements are completely blurred, you can see the dark blue lines are actually parallel to each other. Well, that's not fair. This phenomenon is known as the cafe wall illusion. It was first described more than 100 years ago, but got its name only in the 1970s, when a guy named Steve Simpson noticed a similar effect on the wall of a cafe in Bristol. Little black and white bricks at the intersection of wide lines make this illusion possible. Curved elements inside the blue lines only make this effect stronger. The reason we see this distortion is that our retinal neurons and neurons in the visual cortex work together in quite a peculiar way. Number 5. The impossible triangle. Meet the impossible triangle. But wait, what makes it so impossible, you say? You have 10 seconds to figure it out before you hear the explanation. The impossible triangle known as Penrose triangle, is so called because it can never exist in reality. If it did exist, it would be absolutely contrary to the rules of Euclidean geometry. What is so wrong with this figure? Well, if you follow the ball sliding on the surface of the triangle from the top point, you will see that the left side is extending away and the right side is leaning towards you. However, they both seem to be on the same plane. Only an optical illusion makes it seemingly possible to the human eye. Now, number 6. Bicycle. Okay, this one seems pretty plain. There is a bicycle and it's moving. Still, there is something wrong here, something mysterious. Can you figure out what the trick is? You have 10 seconds to do so. What makes the bicycle move? Obviously, the fact that the spokes in its wheels are rotating. Nah, it can't be that easy when it comes to optical illusions. In fact, the spokes remain in place, and the colors that fill the wheels, those 50 shades of gray, that keeps changing. This illusory motion effect is created thanks to small, quick eye movements. Scientists are still working on figuring out how this phenomenon works to understand the perception of motion better. Now I present to you Rubik's Cube. What are these red and green and white lines all about? It looks like something familiar, but what exactly is it? If you need more time, just pause the video. We are going to need a cylindrical mirror to get the right answer. It's a Rubik's Cube. This optical illusion is based on anamorphosis. Hey, I remember anamorphosis. She used to live down the street. Actually, it's a form of perspective. The idea of it is to transform images so distorted it is almost impossible to guess what they are into something that makes sense using a cylindrical mirror. And it only makes sense if you do it from one special point, so only one person can see it at a time. It would be a great way to send hidden messages. It turns out this technique is not a 21st century 3D era invention. It actually dates back to late Renaissance, which was in the 16th century. Chessboard. You can't play any chess with this board because it's moving all over the place. Or is it? You have 10 seconds to do so, and please try not to get hypnotized. As hard as it is to believe, the eyes actually remain where they were. You can see it if you focus on just one of them. If you stare at one point and ignore the constant movement of black and white dots, it all becomes clear. And that's the way, huh? Counting down from number 9, Upside Down Steve Buscemi. Can you tell me what's wrong with Steve Buscemi? I mean, I hope Steve is perfectly fine, but can you tell me what's wrong with the second picture? These pictures look the same to me. Hit thumbs up if you think so too. Let's try to turn it upside down. Oh no, that is way too scary. It seems like my eyes tricked me again. By the way, here is another fun celebrity optical illusion. Hermann grid illusion and scintillating grid illusion. Look at this black square crisscrossed with perpendicular white lines. The white dots situated at the intersections of the grid shift their color from white to gray and back. When you concentrate on a particular dot, you see that it's white. But as soon as your attention wanders, the dot turns gray. That's the Hermann grid illusion. Amazing, isn't it? We can take this illusion one step further by positioning white dots at the intersections of gray lines, all placed on top of the black background. Look at this image attentively, and you'll notice black dots starting to pop up at the intersections of the grid. Doesn't it create a scintillating effect? Another name for this illusion is a simultaneous light contrast illusion, as you perceive the dots as white at one moment, and then, almost immediately, you see them as black. How is it going? Have you managed to spot this effect yet? If not, take your time. You can pause the video and observe this illusion for a bit longer. So why do your senses let you down by making you see gray or black instead of white? Actually, this illusion demonstrates one of the most important principles of human perception. You don't always see things for what they really are. The thing is that the retinal cells in your eyes act as light receptors. When only one receptor gets illuminated, it perceives more light than when its colleagues are also illuminated. This prevents the firing of nearby receptors. As a result, the effect only gets transmitted laterally. Let's see how it works with the Hermann grid illusion. The white lines are arranged in such a way that there's more light around the intersections than along the lines themselves. Thus, the dots at the intersections are more inhibited, and you see darker spots. Are you thoroughly impressed yet? Well, the best is yet to come.
From the studios of SEN in Phoenix, Arizona, it's Steve Summers.
I think so. Are we still ready? We're going hopping. Going hopping today. We're going to pop it. Philadelphia way. We're going to drop it. Going to place that we play. The best bandstand. Going swinging. Going to swing in the ground. We're going to singing. Going to fly to the crowd. We're going to faint it. Come and dance. The best bandstand. We're going to jump and jive and make even showing my handstand. Because I am on American Bandstand. We're gonna dance real slow and show all the guys in that grandstand. Gonna swing it, I am on that American Bandstand. We're going hopping today, where things are hopping. Philadelphia way, we're gonna drop in all the music I play in the bandstand. Welcome to the show today. My name is Steve Summers. I am live in Phoenix, Arizona today. We made it to Monday. What do you know? Here at the show, ready to go. What a bra. Here we go. Man making that muck. It's jumping today, and coming up, we have got trivia coming up on the half hour. Look forward to that. We've kind of updated our equipment a little bit, so we've got a little bit better picture on the screen, which hopefully is an improvement. Although, the better the equipment, I've noticed that I should probably wear more makeup. I might look uglier with a nice digital camera in front of us. Nevertheless, we're going to be making a few little things here and there, a few little adjustments, so if I actually disappear for a moment, like that, and then reappear, then you know where I am, all right? I'm right here. Come on now. Whoa, yeah. 1, 2, give it to me now. She's turning, ain't the greatest but G, but baby swooning in front of all the TV, so you can tune in and see my baby and me on that grandstand. You know we're hopping, then we're hopping today with things are popping. Philadelphia way, and you can drop it. All the music they play on the bandstand. We'll rock and roll and stroll on American. Lindy, hop and slop, it's American. Tune in, I'm on today. Oh, here we go. Hey, yeah. Woo. We made it. The incredible. I'll never forget Dick Clark. How many of you remember Dick Clark's American Bandstand? That was one of those shows that was on for decades, and so many people enjoyed watching that as much as I did as a kid. What do you say we go back a little ways? It is Monday. Here's the song. It's been out a while. I hope you like this one. Been away, haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Have you changed your style, and do you think that we've grown up differently? Don't seem the same. Seems you've lost your feel for me. So let's leave it alone, 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy, there ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. Ooh, oh. Going back to a place that's far away. How about you? Have you got a place to stay, and should I care? I'm just trying to get along. We were friends, now the end of our love song. So let's leave it alone, 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy, there ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. Ooh. So let's leave it alone, 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy, there ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, we just disagree. So let's leave it alone, 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy, there ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, we just disagree. Ooh, whoa, oh yeah. There's a song made famous by Mr. Billy Dean, who's a crossover artist, and even before that one as well. Let's go back now. A little number from Simon and Garfunkel. I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand. Every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day, a one-night stream of cigarettes and magazines. And each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories. And every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be. Wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again, and I'll play the game and pretend that all my words come back to me in shadows of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me. Oh yeah. I love that one right there. Hope you like that one too, from Simon and Garfunkel. Welcome to Monday today. My name is Steve Summers, and we are live from Phoenix, Arizona. It's our live show, so you just don't know what happens on shows like this. I have no idea what happens on a show like this. Let's go back now. Made famous by the incredible Four Seasons. All right. Who loves you, pretty baby? Who's gonna love you, mama? Who loves you, pretty baby? When tears are in your eyes and you can't find the way, it's hard to make believe you're happy when you're gray. Baby, when you're feeling like you'll never see the morning light, come to me. You pretty baby, who's gonna love you, mama? Who loves you, pretty baby? Hey! Dirty Mama. Who loves you, pretty baby? Who's gonna love you? Who's gonna love you, love you? Who's gonna love you? Hey! All right, here we go. Who's gonna love you, love you? Who's gonna love you? Who's gonna love you, love you? Who's gonna love you? Four Seasons made that song famous. I just love that song as it goes back, one of those one-hit wonders from the 70s. And boy, the 70s were something else, weren't they? That was actually right there, if you remember right, it was during the coming up on the disco era. Anybody remember the disco era? When you remember when, what was it, in Saturday Night Fever? Remember Saturday Night Fever? I won't do that very often. I don't want to embarrass myself too badly. That was a great, that was a great film, though. You got to admit, that was a wonderful film. But we're going to go back now. We're not going to bore you too much with all those up-tempo songs today, but I will say this, I've been recently inspired by watching a few Elvis impersonators. I am no Elvis impersonator, nor do I ever pretend to be an Elvis impersonator, but I do like some wonderful Elvis songs. This one, you might remember, came out in the 70s called Memories. Memories press between the pages of my mind. Memories sweeten through the ages just like wine. Quiet thoughts come floating down and settle softly to the ground like golden autumn leaves around my feet. I touch them and they burst apart with sweet memories. Sweet memories of holding hands and red bouquets and twilights trimmed in purple haze, laughing eyes and simple ways, quiet nights and gentle days with you. Memories press between the pages of my mind. Memories sweeten through the ages just like wine. Memories, memories of holding hands and red bouquets and twilights trimmed in purple haze and laughing eyes and simple ways and quiet nights and gentle days with you. Memories, sweet memories Elvis Presley made that song famous. And before we go into this next number here, we got to put on the hat because it is something special. Shall we do something special? Oh. All right. Give it to me now. All right. Chicago, Chicago, that toddling town. Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you around. I love it. Bet your bottom dollar you'll lose the blues in Chicago, Chicago, the town that Billy Sunday could not shut down. On 6th Street, that great street, I just want to say, they do things that they don't do on Broadway. Well, they have the time of their life. I saw a man and danced with his wife in Chicago, Chicago town. All right, Chicago, Chicago, that tunnel town. Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you around. I love it. Bet your bottom dollar you'll lose the blues in Chicago, Chicago, the town that Billy Sunday could not shut down. Well, they're on State Street, that great street, I just want to say, they do things they don't do, they're on Broadway. Well, they have the time of their life. I saw a man and he danced with his wife in Chicago. Chicago, Chicago, that's my hometown. Oh yeah. All right. Woo. Speaking of Chicago, rolling it back a little ways. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day, when it's cold outside, kinda like that month of May. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl. I got so much honey, bees they envy me. I've got that sweeter song than the birds and the trees. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? Everybody say, my girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl. All right, y'all watching right now, put your hands up just like this. Put your hands up just like a windshield wiper, just like that. Come on. There you go. Now give me a hey, hey, hey. Let me hear you. Hey, hey, hey. Woo. I don't need no money, fortune, or fame. Why? I got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? Everybody sing, my girl, talking about my girl. Talking about my girl. I got sunshine on a cloudy day now, baby, with my girl. Talking about my girl. Oh, my girl. Whoa, Temptations as we go back a little ways. Speaking of My Girl and all those great romantic songs, there was a song that came out a while back. You might remember this one right here. The look of love is in your eyes, a look that time can't disguise. The look of love, it's saying so much more than just words could ever say. And what my heart has heard, well, it takes my breath away. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited, waiting just to love you. Now that I have found you, you've got that look of love. It's on your face, that look that time can erase. Be mine tonight. Let this night just be the start of so many nights. Let's take a lover's walk and we'll seal it with a kiss. Oh, I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited, waiting just to love you. Now that I have found you, don't ever go. Don't ever go. Don't ever go. The incredible Sergio Mendes made that song famous. 1967 was when that song came out, if you remember that one right there. I just love those songs. Kind of go back a little bit. I think our theme today is about love. What do you think? I think it is about love today. Let's go. Speaking of love and being close to you, here's a song made famous by the Incredible Carpenters. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle gold dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the guys in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. All right, yeah. That you were born, and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle gold dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the guys in town follow you all around, just like me. They long to be close to you, just like me. They long to be close to you. That song. I'll never forget Karen Carpenter and the Carpenters made that song famous many, many moons ago. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but I think it's time right now. Are we ready for our Monday trivia?
Are you ready?
Let's do this! Oh, yeah. By the way, welcome to our Monday show today, and I don't know if you noticed a little bit of a camera difference today. We actually uploaded I say uploaded, everything is uploadable today. We actually got a new camera in now, and it's almost too perfect. I can see the lines in my face. I see lines. I see imperfections. Oh, what am I going to do now? Anyway, so we've improved our picture a little bit, so you'll notice things are a little bit more detailed now. So we hope you'll find it a little bit cleaner, if you will. Let's kick off today's trivia. Remember, today's trivia, and each and every day's trivia, we do multiple choice. It's so easy. All you got to do is read the question, which you probably already read while I'm sitting here going, and then all you have to do is just make multiple choice and figure out what you think it is. And if you get it wrong, you learn something in the process. That's what it's all about. Which ear is typically more sensitive to sounds of music and song? Is it your right ear, your left ear, or are they the same? A, B, or C? It's a great question. People often want to know which ear is typically more sensitive to sound of music and song. What do you think it is? Is it A, B, or is it C, all of the above? Or are they the same? What is it? Answer is, it is your left ear. That's right, your left ear. The right ear is typically better than your left ear at receiving sounds from speech. Your ear is more sensitive to sounds of music and song. Isn't that neat? So left ear. So when somebody says, could you repeat that for me? You put your left ear out. In this case, it looks like my right ear on the monitor right now. So, I can't hear you. What is that? Or in my mother's case, I have to say it twice. What are the young of a rabbit called? Is it a herd? Is it a bunny? Or is it a kitten? What do you think it is? The young of a rabbit, is it a herd, a bunny, or a kitten? What do you think? A, B, or C? Take a guess. Let me know what you think it is. And correct answer wins a year's supply of rabbits. Congratulations in advance. It is a kitten. That's right, a kitten. That is a baby rabbit. So people go, oh, you got such great kittens. I don't, I've got rabbits. No, they're kittens. It's called a kit. How many countries share their border with Brazil? Think about the country of Brazil for a moment and how many borders that they share. Quite a few. Is it 10? Is it 8? Or is it 7? Think about Brazil for a minute. 10, 8, or 7. And the beautiful beaches of Brazil, by the way. If you answered 10, you absolutely had it right. That's right. 10 countries border Brazil. Uruguay, Argentina, Paraguay, Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, Venezuela. List goes on and on. What is known as Adam's ale? Is it water, is it bread, or an apple? What do you think? Adam's ale. Water, bread, or apple? Take a guess. If you said water, you're absolutely correct. Adam's ale, Adam's wine, especially in Scotland, sometimes simply called Adam, is a colloquial allusion meaning water. I'd like to have some Adam's Ale. Oh, you want a water? Boy, are you going to be a lush tonight. What is the study of water called? Is it aquaology? Is it oceanology? Or is it hydrology? The study of water, what is it called? A, B, or C? Is it aqualogy, oceanology, or is it hydrology? Man, I'm glad these words aren't hard to do. I'd have to leave right now, you know? What do you think it is, A, B, or C? Take a guess, A, B, or C. The study of water is called hydrology. That's the study of water, scientific study of the movement, distribution of quality of water on Earth and other planets, which, by the way, I heard that somebody said that there's actually some water on the moon. That's what I heard. It's down deep inside. We got to get some water out of that moon and find out if there's any aliens in there. Next question, please. Aliens. Who invented the telescope? Is it Galileo? Is it Johannes, or is it Hans Lippershey? What do you think it is? Think about the telescope for a minute. Was it Galileo, or was it Johannes Kepler, or was it Hans Lippershey? Who do you think it is, A, B, or C? Who invented the telescope? Let's find out right now who it is, and it is Hans Lippershey. It's commonly believed that Italian astronomer Galileo actually invented the telescope, but the earliest known record was Hans Lippershey. Goes back even further than that, so hopefully they've corrected those history books. What does the word Halloween translate to? Now, we actually asked this question in October, so we're going to see if you were paying attention. Does it mean hide in the evening, which is always sometimes a good idea? Is it hello evening, or is it holy evening? What does the word Halloween translate to? Hide in the evening, hello evening, or holy evening? What do you think it is? Take a guess, A, B, or C. It's only one answer. Answer is boop, holy evening. That's right. That's what the word Halloween translate means, hallowed evening or holy evening. The term is derived from the Scottish All Hallows Eve, which was All Saints' Day, by the way. What is the dot over the letter I and the J called? What's that little dot? You know when you go, and then you got that. What is it? Is it a dot? Is it a title? Or is it ellipsis? What do you think it is? If Doris was watching right now, she was a teacher, she'd know the answer to this one. Dot, title, or ellipsis? And I know you know that you know what this might be. Let's take a guess, see if you are right. Dot, title, or ellipsis? Let's find out. It is, drum roll please. It's the title. The title is a, that's the title, or superscript. Dot is small distinguishing marks such as the diacritic or the dot in the lower case. There you go. Is that it? We got time for one more? What drupaceous fruit were Hawaiian women once forbidden to eat by law? What drupaceous fruit were Hawaiian women once forbidden to eat by law? Was it a banana? Was it a coconut? Or was it a pineapple? A banana, a coconut, or pineapple? And back then they used to say, no fruit for you. Let's find out what the answer is right now. A banana, coconut, or pineapple. Whatever it is, you win a year's supply of it. What is it? It is a coconut. You cannot have a coconut. No coconut for you. It was sacred as recently as 1819, if you can believe that. Yes, coconuts now for everybody. You get a coconut. You get a coconut. You get a coconut. We all get coconuts. All of humanity. All right, that is our trivia for the day today. We have entirely way too much fun on this show. You know that, right? All right, what do you say we go back a little ways, get back? My name is Steve Summers. We are live from Phoenix, Arizona. What do you say we do some crocodile rock? I remember when rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun, holding hands and skimming stones. Had an old gold Chevy and a place of my own, but the biggest geek I ever was a thing called a crocodile rock. While the other kids were rocking round the clock, we were hopping, bopping through the crocodile rock. Hey, crocodile rocking is something shocking when your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, the Lord and Mama, those Friday nights, Susie wore those dresses tight. Crack a rock was out of sight. Here we go. But the years went by and rock just died. Susie went and left us for some foreign guy. Long nights crying by the record machine, dreaming of my Chevy and my old blue jeans. But the never killed it biz. Once the club let down the crocodile rock, learning fast as the weeks went past. We really thought the crocodile rock would last. Well, crowd rocking with something sharp and your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, the Lordy Mama, those Friday nights, Susie wore those dresses tight, yeah. Crowd rocking on the out of the side. Here we go. Remember when rock was young, me and Susie had so much fun, holding hands and skipping stuff. Had an old gold Chevy and a place of my own, but the biggest kick I ever got was the thing called the crocodile rock, while the other kids were rocking around the clock. We were hopping bobbing to the crocodile rock, yeah. Kind of rocking is something shocking when your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, the Lordy Molly, the Friday night, Susie wore those dresses tight. Cracker rockin' was out of the sight. Crocodile Rock, song made famous by Mr. Elton John a little ways back. Welcome to the show. I'm so glad that you join us today. It's always so much fun doing this show. Special thanks to the great folks at Linked Senior for making it happen today. And, you know, I know we have a lot of country folks out there that actually listen to this show. I had something on my hat a second ago. You know, I could have sworn I had a bird feather that was on my hat. And you know what? I got to be honest with you, this hat has never left the house. It's never even been outside, and I found a bird feather on my hat. How's that possible? Who let the birds out in here? When we put the hat on, you know that only means one thing, right? Come on, here we go. I hear the train a-coming, coming around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since, no, I don't win. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on, but that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Here we go now. Oh yeah, all right. I bet there's rich folks eating from a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking those big cigars. Well, I know had it coming. I know I can't be free. Just keep on moving, and and that's what tortures me. Here we go. They freed me from this prison. If that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on just a little further down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. All right. Johnny Cash. Yeah. All right. Let's go back a little ways, shall we? All my bags are packed, ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could cry. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I let you down. So many times I've played around. I tell you now that they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll wear your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come, time to leave. One more time, let me kiss you. Close your eyes and I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About that time I won't have to say. Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. On a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Peter, Paul, and Mary, when the song came out, an incredible song written by the late, great John Denver. I'm Steve Summers. Time at our show to check out and find out what happened today in history.
This day in history.
November 16th, 1966. In Ohio, Dr. Sam Shepard is acquitted in a second trial of charges that he murdered his pregnant wife, Marilyn. Shepard served 10 years behind bars for the 1954 murder before his release and second trial. 1933. The United States and the Soviet Union established diplomatic relations. That move ends years of estrangement between the two countries after the Russian Revolution. 2001. In Washington, D.C., more fallout from America's anthrax scare following the September 11th attacks. Investigators find a second letter containing the deadly germ, known to have been sent to Capitol Hill. This time, the letter is addressed to Senator Patrick Leahy of Vermont.
I'm hoping that the one bright light in all of this might be that this letter will give us further evidence to find out who is doing this.
But the anthrax mailings, which killed 5 people and sickened more than a dozen others, remain unsolved. 1981.
I'm part of your life. I live here. I'm real. You can't switch to another station.
Actor William Holden is found dead in his apartment in Santa Monica, California. Holden, whose roles include Network, Sabrina, and Sunset Boulevard, was 63 years old. And 1959.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
In New York, the Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, The Sound of Music, opens on Broadway. Today in History, November 16th. Camille Bohannon, The Associated Press.
This day in history.
Happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Clean and bright, you look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Remembering the sound of music today in our history moment today. Time now, though, let's go back. Say what? What's that? You made me cry when you said goodbye. Ain't that a shame? My tears, they fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. You broke my heart when you said we'd part. Ain't that a shame? My tears, they fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Oh well, goodbye. Although I'll cry, ain't that a shame? Tears, they fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. All right, give me some saxophone. You made me cry when you said goodbye. Ain't that a shame? Tears, they fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Oh well, goodbye. Although I'll cry, ain't that a shame? Tears they fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Yeah. Let's go back and do a little classic here from it. A white sport coat and a pink carnation. I'm all dressed up for the dance. A white sport coat and a pink carnation. I'm all alone in romance. Once you told me long ago, to the prom with me you'd go. Now you've changed your mind, it seems. Someone else will hold my dreams. A white sport coat and a pink carnation. I'm in a blue, blue mood. A white sport coat and a pink carnation. I'm all dressed up for the dance. A white sport coat and a pink carnation. I'm all alone in romance. Once you told me long ago, to the prom with me you'd go. Now you've changed your mind, it seems. Someone else will hold my dreams. A white sport coat and a pink carnation. I'm in a blue, blue moon. Blue moon. Mr. Marty Robbins, as we wrap down our show today, thank you so much for being a part of it. We sure appreciate you. As we do our show each and every Monday through Friday, I'll be back here 1 o'clock Mountain Time tomorrow, 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock Eastern, 12 noon Pacific, by the way. Woo! Whenever I need to leave it all behind, or feel the need to get away, I find a quiet place far from the human race, out in the country, before the breathing air is gone, before the sun is just a bright spot in the nighttime. But where the rivers like to run, I stand alone and take back something worth remembering. Whenever I feel them closing in on me, or need a bit of room to move, life becomes too fast, I find relief at last, out in the country, before the breathing air is gone, before the sun is just a bright spot in the nighttime. That where the rivers like to run, I stand alone and take back something worth remembering. the sun is just a bright spot in the nighttime. Out where the rivers like to run, I stand alone and take back something worth remembering. And for the breathing air is gone, before that sun is just a bright spot in the nighttime. Out where the rivers like to run, I stand alone and take back something worth remembering. Before the breathing air is gone, before that sun is just a bright spot in the nighttime. Out where the rivers like to run, I stand alone and take back something worth remembering. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I love you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. God bless. I will see you then. Take care.